Reinford Building, first floor, information. God, I don't really I could have sworn that there was an escalator just like that in the first Trails game. And it had like the like factory or whatever the hell it was. Because that's what that's like the last thing I remember from that game. You had that whole like factory building that was sort of like this actually. Maybe it was this Zeiss Corporation, but I don't know. Seriously, I'm just rambling because I have this very vague memory, and I'm sure all of you who have played the game are just like, oh, Echo, it's obviously this. Just because I didn't play the game, I'm sorry. But I did play the game, I did play it to that point too. But this was years ago too. It's just fancy on the inside. Are these all scale models of machines Reinford makes? Yeah, I'll tell you more about them later if you're interested. Yeah, sure. Lady Elisa? Oh, male voice. Hello, Dalton. It's good to see you again. Oh, the pleasure's all mine. It's been 6 months since you've been home. Heard you were attending military academies on the outskirts of the capital. But it looks like you finally decided to come back and visit the old homestead. Yeah, here I am. I'll be staying for the next 3 days. I see. That's wonderful news. Keep taking good care of her, Sharon. I certainly will. Oh boy. So is the staff here like family? Wow, it's one thing to hear about it, but I know what you mean. Kind of brings home the fact that she's a Reinford. Couldn't tell otherwise. Let's just get going, okay? Ooh, is that one of the? That looked like that looked like the tank from the last field study. Allow me to show you to the chairman's office. We'll be going up to the 23rd floor. Oh, look at those high fidelity outside the elevator textures. Man, they really should keep the lights on in the elevator. Reinford Building, 23rd floor. I find it cool that their logo's like blatantly in English too. I'm not sure we've seen anything actually. Have we seen anything actually written out before? I actually had a feeling that they might have a completely different like language system. And of course it's in English, but originally in Japanese, etc., etc. Excuse me, Madame Chairman. I brought the ladies and gentlemen of Class 7. Bring them in. As you wish. Led by the one, the only, our local Reinford. She just runs in, it's like, fuck you, and then runs out. And then the rest of us are just standing there and we're just like, I actually thought she'd gotten past that point. Wow. You can tell the buck stops here. That's one hell of a view.
So it looks like the Courageous' inaugural flyover in Heimdall and ROER was a success. But don't release an official statement until tomorrow. Yes, that'll be fine. Yes, I'd like you to begin as soon as possible. And keep a careful eye out for any insider trading. Hello, Irina Reinford speaking. Yes, I understand. Fast-track the construction on the special train if you can.
I want to point out that's probably bullshit. Why would someone who has their own office be using a normal phone like that? Just put it on fucking speaker.
No, pay it no mind. I doubt cross-bell-related shares rising is indicative of a larger market trend. But sell them all early next month. Timing is key here.
Wow, she's like a commander issuing orders across multiple fronts. Yeah, it's actually impressive to see Toa do it, but Mrs. Reinford seems to have it down to a science. She is a general on the battlefield of business.
Oh.
Look at me.
Ah, right.
Oh, yes, I have a daughter. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, cold.
We all have other matters we need to attend to, so I'll get right to the point.
Ice, baby.
Here.
What?
Thank you.
Okay, am I the de facto leader even by her view?
I've cleared my schedule to dine with you this evening, so anything you wish to discuss can wait until then. I'll leave the rest to you, Sharon.
As you wish, Madam Chairman. When do you expect to return this evening?
Oh, did she actually take the time out of her schedule to put together tasks for us? Ah.
I'm planning on 7. Have our guests enjoy a night cruise, if you will.
That sounds splendid. I'll make the necessary arrangements. That's it? That's all you have to say? I don't care if you ignore me. That's nothing new. But my classmates are here and you're on our board of directors. Would it kill you to show at least a little interest?
Elisa.
Whoa, Elisa, it's okay. You don't need to get worked up for our sake.
That's probably not for her, for your
I almost
sake.
forgot to mention.
Huh?
If you want to return in one piece, I'd suggest you steer clear of the Provincial Army and the Railway Military Police. The same goes for the Marquis's mansion, though I can't imagine what business would take you there. Use common sense, and don't try to overstep your bounds. That'll be all.
Yeah, thank you. That's good advice.
Have a safe trip, Madam Chairman.
Wow, your mom's a real piece of work, Elisa.
The Army only wishes it was that efficient.
She certainly has the mettle to head up an international company like this, to say the least.
See? You see why I didn't want to come back now? You can't tell me that gave you a great impression of her.
Well, it does sort of seem like she took the time out of her schedule to choose our tasks for us. I know what she did there is pretty cold, but it's cold, not disinterested or uncaring to any extent.
I think you're being a little hard on her.
She was looking out for our safety, giving us that advice.
Just forget it. Getting all worked up and storming off in a huff is what she wants me to do, and I'm not going to give her the satisfaction.
Okay.
I actually don't... She does not seem that immature, like she'd want that.
We'll be back before sundown, Sharon. I'd like you to have the guest rooms and dinner preparations sorted by then. Oh, and see to our luggage, would you? As you wish. Have a safe trip, everyone.
You know, I'm all in favor of jumping right into our field study task, but is it really okay to just dump all of our luggage on Sharon? I was wondering the same thing. All our luggage together must be quite a heft. It's Sharon, she'll be fine. Oh my goodness. You're becoming your mother. Honestly, can you imagine her breaking a sweat carrying suitcases? I can't. You've got a point, but still, I mean, come on. She'll probably carry them all in one go. Well, looking after guests does seem to be her specialty. Exactly. Anyway, let's just see what kind of things we got lined up for this trip. Alright. Field studies. Day 1, assigned task. Only one required. Spinum. B-Road monster. By-Road? Is By-Road a thing? B-Y Road. That's weird. A powerful monster has appeared on the spine of By-Road. The Nordia Provincial Army hereby requests its extermination. Monster, Roki Croaker, etc, etc, etc. Okay. I'd like your hand with an experiment that concerns your Arcus units. I'll be waiting for you inside the RF store. With more to tell you when we meet in person. Johan. Okay. Interesting. Mining a minor metal. Looking for a particular rare sort of metal for my research. I'm afraid I can't get it myself. If you're willing to help, I'll be in the western part of the upper level of ROER Institute of Technology. Okay. Seem all doable. Looks like she hit the sweet spot with the challenge factor. Looking for a rare metal, the Arcus thing, who knows what that is, and defeating a monster. Honestly, that's sort of normal. I don't have any better way of putting it. Kind of reminds me of Machias' dad. Can't deny it. I bet she's so sure she's got us pegged. Probably thinks we won't be able to finish all of these. Or maybe she chose them because she thought we'd finish all of them? But just you watch, we'll finish up every last one of them before this evening. That'll show her. You know what, I might as well go ahead and just do the required one. Just to shut Elise up. Honestly, come on, she's getting a little... well, that's the spirit at least. Anyway, it's only 11:30 now, so we got plenty of time before sundown. Definitely got the hang of this whole field study thing by now, so let's show some ROER. Let's show ROER some Class 7 spirit. Right. Okay. Ooh, finally, the freedom to do whatever I want. And I'll see you all next time. Drive safely. Bye. Hello, and welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel. This is probably in the middle of the episode. What do we got this time? I forget. Rare sort of metal, Arcus units, RF store, and monster. Okay, I think I'm gonna look into the metal thing, because there's probably a decent chance that that's gonna send me out towards the monster. Maybe I'll go do the Arcus thing first, because that seems like it might be a isolated, not move around sort of quest. Every single time, tell me where did I need to go again? RF store, yeah. Are those? Oh, vacuum cleaners. Interesting. What have you got to say? Welcome to the ROER branch of the RF store. Might I interest you in an orbital washing machine? It was only brought to the market this month, so it's truly the cutting edge of the Rhineford technology. Washing machine? That's right, it's a machine that automatically washes your laundry for you. They have machines for that now? Incredible! This is the first time I've heard of anything like that. I heard that they were in development. I'd love to have one for our house. Isn't your house the big building there? I'm pretty sure you got at least one in there. Any family's got one of these, it's yours. Come on, we want to talk. The washing machine, okay, whatever. Yeah, those sort of look like washing machines. And mini fridges. Oh, we should get a mini fridge. And what are the hair dryers and what the hell are those up there? Just lights? They sort of just look like lights. Welcome to our store. Oh, Lady Elisa, what a pleasure. So that you might visit. If you need anything regarding your Arcus, by all means, let me know. Thanks. You probably won't even have to pay. Oh man, I'm sticking with her while we're here. Think you're famous enough to get us a deal at every store? We're paying just like everyone else. No, we would be in such a better position if we didn't have to pay for all of it. Come on, Elisa. I'm mad. Megalith. Earth Element Master Quartz. Increases obtained XP. Oh, that sounds good, but it sounds like it would be much better at, the beginning of the game. I don't feel as... If I need to grind at any point in this, I think I needed to do it like once or twice up to this point. I think I'll be fine just grinding. 30% chance odds deal critical damage. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to end up using this regularly, but who would this be good on for this? You know what? I don't really use any of these guys for offensive arts, so I'm not really sure why I just bought that right now. Machias is a bit of a tankish, but I'm not really using him like that, so maybe he'd be better off switching to this. I doubt he's going to be a ton better off, but I should probably look for something, anything that would just be good for him to specialize in. I don't have many that are very good offensive art attackers, so it's not amazing for him. He's not even the best one here in terms of offensive arts, even with that equipped, but I don't know. I think I'm going to put Machias on that line, at least for a little bit. I'm not going to use him that much in the first place, so okay, that took a little bit, but I think I have all the old mints set up how I'd like them to be at this point. It's not amazing, all of them, but I think it's better than... I think I have a little bit of a logical flow behind how I want each of them to play, so... Hello there, Chief! Well, what do we have here? Lady Elisa and her classmates. Thank you for coming to speak with me. So that must mean you're Chief Johan at your service. Or Johan, probably. I'm part of the Rhineford Group's 4th Development Division. The 4th Development Division. They're one of the group's major divisions specializing in orbital communications and battle ordnance. I think they even supervise the development of the orbital staff. Oh, really? That means the reports I write. Oh, so you're Elliot, are you? I appreciate you always sending us such detailed reports. You're definitely one of the most helpful testers. Well, I'm happy to hear it. I'm sure a whole lot of them get a whole lot of use out of them besides us. Still, orbital communications and battle ordnance. Those two things sums up Arcus pretty perfectly. Smart kid. The Arcus ordnance of yours are one of our most important R&D projects right now. Now that you know we're focused on the Arcus, you think you could help us with a little investigation. What do you say? Yeah, sure. Sure, that could be interesting. Oh, you would? Thanks a lot. What does he like us to help you with then? Well, as I wrote in the request I sent you, I'd like to conduct an investigation on the Arcus signal strength. I imagine you all have been making use of the wireless communication capabilities of your Arcus ordnance. And I assume you're aware of the fact that they use orbital waves to make that possible. Today, I'd like you to search for places where the orbital waves are weak. Where the orbital waves are weak, huh? Well, the highways on is the first place that comes to mind. So we'll go looking outside the city? No, I want to conduct your investigation inside the city. Wireless orbital waves are not always the most stable thing in the world. You may generally get a stronger signal inside town, but the strength still varies depending on where you go. Now that you mention it, yeah, there are some places where it's tough to get a call to go through. But how are we going to find them? Oh, I probably should have started off by giving you this. Orbital wave detector. An orbital wave detector? That's right, does just what you think. Detects and provides information on the orbital waves wherever you use it. If you find an area where you think the signal will be reduced, try switching this on. Why don't you give it a try? Oh, okay then. Switch on the orbital wave detector, and now measuring, and it's complete! Orbital wave intensity level 3. Huh. Well, level 3 is very relative. What are we looking for here? Some words came up. It says that signal strength is in this area is 3, didn't it? You heard that right. The number appears tells you how strong the orbital wave signal is in that area, on a scale of 1 to 3, with 3 being the highest. Otherwise, the signal strength here in the store is excellent, and a call you made would be crystal clear. What I want you to search for, though, are the areas where the orbital wave detector displays the results of 1. Sounds simple enough. Well, I understand that what it is you're asking us to do, but what sort of thing would weaken an area's signal? Well, there are 2 main causes. The first cause is the waves being physically obstructed, like by walls or ceilings, stuff like that. The second is interference from other kinds of orbital waves. What other kinds are there? Tons of devices other than the Arcus use orbital waves. Think radios and other communication devices. I think radios use radio waves. Nah. They're calling them orbital waves, but they're radio waves. Some orbits give off orbital waves too, but really just a negligible amount. Sometimes when you get multiple kinds of waves in an area that interfere with one another, meaning neither works properly. It's not my first time hearing about it either. Sounds like it could be a real problem. It certainly is. It's probably the biggest drawback to wireless communications technology. That said, orbital waves are pretty strong outdoors, so you generally don't have to worry about it unless you're inside. I see. Well, it'll narrow down our investigation if we stay indoors. In general, yes, you'll find a few areas with weak signal strength outside. They're much more common indoors. For the purpose of our research, we'll need you to find at least 3 different problem areas. If you can find more than that, we'll be thrilled, but that's up to you and how much time you have. Well, I think that's pretty much it. Any further questions? Nah, I think that's everything we need. Thank you. It's started right away, Chief. Thanks, kids. Yay, started. Yep. Go to the menu. Let's try this. Jackass's repair shop? What are the chances this has a low signal? What the fuck is Jackass's repair shop? Oh my goodness, is that part of the translation, or did they originally call it Jackass in the... Oh my goodness, that's amazing. But how is it, how's signal strength? Level 1. Okay, we found one. Looks like this area only has a signal strength of 1. I wonder if that's due to all the different orbits here. Must be giving off all their own waves. Probably. Oh, my throat is not doing well today. Well, if isn't near Miss Reinford. It looks like the twins are grown up big and healthy. Excellent. Oh my goodness, I picked the perfect voice for him by accident. Why is every single person my grandfather knows like this? Haha, really? You mean they all are like super pervy? He lives up to that name of his. There's no questioning that he's a really capable engineer. I wonder if he does, if all he does these days is run this junk shop. Hey, it's not a junk shop, it's a repair shop. I suppose it doesn't really matter what you got, as long as I can tinker the machines, I'm a happy man. Oh my goodness. Okay, what do you got? Nothing that seems all that useful. Okay, what else seems like it... there's not a whole lot of choices. The Reinford Corporate HQ seems like it would be pretty likely. I mean, what are the chances of there being a bunch of signals going on in here? Level 3. Oh, okay. I was actually expecting this to be pretty bad in here. But I suppose they would make sure they have great signal in here, wouldn't they? Oh, come on! Her office might have horrible signal! Okay, what else might we see in general goods? Maybe. Might have a bunch of radios inside and whatnot. Level 2. Level 3. How many more insides of any... I mean, I've checked most everything, haven't I? Do they change based on where I am in the store? I suppose that's possible, but... it doesn't seem... likely. Oh, there are quite a few other just buildings around here. Sorry, ma'am, I'm just gonna level 2. Maybe the first floor buildings would be more likely to have issues with that. Ooh. What is going on here? Oh, this definitely seems like the type of place that might have issues. Yep, there we go. So this area is a 1, huh? Perhaps it's because of the way it's built. The actual bar area is pretty far into the building. Very possibly. There's also a radio playing in this area, which might interfere with the things, too. Well, it's a rare treat to see you, Elisa. How long have you been back? Not too long, actually. I'm only here as part of my studies at the academy. It's great to see you again, though. It looks like it's been treating you well. So, tell me, which of these eligible bachelors is your boyfriend? But what are you talking about? I don't have a boyfriend. Oh, really? I got the impression from looking at you that you've been getting close to someone lately. You can't tell that kind of thing by just looking at someone. Looks like Elisa has all kinds of friends here. Yep. This is a bar. How often is Elisa here? Good day, welcome to F. I would. I think I remember you coming here before. Actually, with Gwyn. I see you have friends with you today, though. Please enjoy your stay. Oh, that would explain why Elisa was here before. The ROER Institute Technology played a part in developing the nonsense, too. One of my co-workers, Thompson, ran a number of experiments to finalize the whole design. He was so excited that he would go days without sleeping. I'm so happy for him that its maiden flight was an untroubled one. Yeah. It is a nice ship, I will give it that. It does look quite cool, too. All things considered. It does sort of look like a normal sea ship that's just been put up in the air. Ooh, what is that? Just look at it go. What is that thing? Ha, that's the kind of reaction we like to see. It's called an orbital remote-controlled car, and something we're developing here at this institute. There aren't any plans to actually make a consumer version of this thing, though. Well, not yet anyways. Wow, I had no idea the institute was doing research like that. It's like it is a children's toy. Crow? What are you doing here? Crow has friends? And you are? You can't be serious. You couldn't have just forgotten me. You're the one that gave me the play deck. I frittered away pretty much the entirety of last year playing. Now that you're here, you're not getting away until you played a game against me. Come on, let's go. Oh, right. You're the guy I ran into when I came here with Toa, George, and Angelica forever ago. Huh. Seem to recall challenging you to a game for kicks and winning in seconds. Long time no see, man. You up for round 2? You do remember that we're here for a field study and not for a play tournament, right? We'll see about that. Every single time. 2. This might be it. It's under a bridge, so... wait, have I been here? Maybe? No, the other place just looked identical to this, like the exact same model just standing in the back there. It sort of tripped me up there for a second. 2. Well, whatever. Oh, there's an elevator! What will happen? Well, I just get a sound effect, and then I'm up here, yeah.
Plain old stairs just wouldn't cut it for the famed industrial metropolis, huh?
Yeah, for better or worse, this is a town full of tech.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, at the very least. Doesn't seem to be many radios or anything, so I doubt it, but... Yep, level 2. What was that there? Question mark, question mark, question mark? Ooh.
Looks like a dead end.
This was some kind of maintenance room, I think.
Okay, fine. Fine game. I guess that's where the dungeon's gonna be, at least for some time. You know, the Orbital Cathedral might have some issues with radio orbital waves. I mean, just the structure of it might have some, might deflect stuff. I don't know. You'd have to get into a lot more specifics in order to determine precisely why, if it does, but it could, logically. 1, yep, okay. Huh, it's displaying a signal strength of 1. Huh, maybe the cathedral's so sturdy, orbital waves can't even get through. Possibly there's no antenna here either. Well, it could also be the shape. Waves do need to actually get through, and shapes can deter and change movements and whatnot. Yeah, I'm fine with just finding the 3. We'd like to give you our report. So you ended up finding 3 different spots. Good job. So I need to continue my research. Thank you very much for your assistance. You are more than welcome. We're glad to have been of service. By the way, I couldn't just help but wondering where, when we're on our little jaunts, if we're in an area with a signal strength of 1, does that flat out mean we won't be able to make a call on our Arcus? Nah, I should still be fine. What's the problem then? Well, the problem is... this has to do with the rollout of the orbital net, doesn't it? Oh, are we gonna get internet on our phones, or our Arcuses? Got it in one. Guess you'd figured it out. For the less technically inclined, what does that mean? Can't pretend to be an expert myself, but what we've been doing has taught you that orbital waves can be unstable by virtue of being wireless, right? Plus the amount of data you can transfer wirelessly is less than you can transfer through a wired connection to begin with. As long as you're just transferring voice over orbital waves, low signal strength isn't a huge problem. But if you're transferring more complex data like text or picture files on the orbital computers at the Academy, the low signal strength would pose a problem, right? So, in other words, you're trying to increase the amount of information you can transfer wirelessly. For that, the orbital net thing, or whatever you called it. Exactly. The orbital net has just started to gain traction here in Erebonia. The Epstein Foundation in particular has been making a lot of progress with their research in the field. There's even a project underway to connect Lamont State and Crossbell State with wireless information. So, we can't exactly sit on our hands here. And that's where this data we've gathered comes in useful. I'll be sure to put it to good use. Would be an honor if you did. Anyway, I've kept you long enough. Here's your reward for a job well done. Ancient Glyph, thank you. Good luck, and I really appreciate it. It was our pleasure. Keep up the good work. Yep. Can you hear me now? Nope. Can't hear you ever. What are you guys doing here? Oh, are you the students from Thor's Military Academy? I've been informed that you're here for a field study, but try to be careful not what you poke your nose into. No thank you. Trust me, you don't want to stumble into one of ROER's many military facilities containing confidential information. I mean, I wouldn't want to get arrested for no good reason. We're from Squad 11 of Railway Military Police. We're currently patrolling the area, don't mind us. Yeah, that's it. Okay, spin up by road. Which one is that? Sashin Mountain, Nordia Highway, spin a by road. So many ways to go out of here. Okay.